Well, we're at their last auction of the season. Gonna go through this. I'm gonna actually do two sale sites in this video. They're both Olson's, one's Aaron's and one's Ellen's. So let's see what's at the East Central site first, and then we'll do Rimbey. Here's a 2+2, a 3588. I'm sure I've seen this tractor before. It's got the small rubber 18434s. They're brand new on it. But this is why I'm convinced that, yeah, Southwest Pro Ag, Swiss Current, Saskatchewan. But look at this. This one's got the dual hub on this wheel, and the dual, and that's why everything's spaced out so much, is because this left or this right front tire, they use the dual hub in the wheel, and the other three use the regular hubs. These should have 18434 duals on it. Singles aren't enough for this for a tractor like this. So this is deja vu all over again. I know I've seen this tractor before, and I'll show you footage after this of it when I saw it the first time. I saw this tractor was at the Rimbey sale site last year. This particular tractor, I know it was. It's got the Western interior in it. Can't hardly read it. 5471 I think is the hours. Who knows if that's correct. Looks like it's got triple hydraulics on it. Shifting looks like, well, shifting's been buggered on it a bit, there's no doubt. They're the same shifting as an 86 series. Well, that back end of these is an 86 series actually, and they just put a 466 and need a four-wheel drive out of it. Got triple remotes. They went to Pioneer, they took off the IH remotes. They did something to the drawbar. It should have a roller on it. This is added and it's loose, but it's got new skid rubber on it all the way around. All four tires are brand new. So there's a 3588 for somebody. 2+2 tires. The wheels, they really got them. At least this is something. These have got the dual hubs on the front and regular hubs on the back. That's why it stands out so funny. That's odd. That's why this stands out so funny. It's got three of the four hubs that are correct. That's why the wheels are out so far exactly. And this one here is a dual. Go figure. Somebody was in a pinch. It's all good rubber though. 18438, brand new. Oh, 18434. This has got small rubber on it. Here's a John Deere 4640 with an easy unloader. Front end's banged a bit, but loader tractor. That happens. Here's an easy unloader there again. It's been broke here. These loaders are tough. What did they do with it? I don't think it's enough loader for the tractor, to be honest with you. The hood's a bit rough. Like this is a rougher John Deere, there's no doubt about it. Usually John Deere is kept pretty good, or oftentimes it is. The interior's half decent, which John Deere always is, just by the way they're built. 4390.1, not sure if that's been around once or not. 20.838 on the back. Drawbar. It's got a big PTO shaft, and they got, of course, they're 2-speed on it, but adapter's seen better days. got quad remotes, but you see two of them are electric valves. They just had dual remotes originally. Now these tires are cracked, or this one's cracked. Let's see what the oil's nice and clean in it. Like, this tractor may not be as bad as you think. It's a little rough, but I think they looked after it well, though. Sometimes you get a tractor that looks like new and you pull a dipstick off and it looks like tar, so just because it's taken care of better on the outside doesn't mean they look after it better. But there's and the duals come with it. I think the duals come. I think these are the duals for it. So there's a 4640 John Deere for you with a loader and grapple. Here's a Champion 740 grader. It looks like it's got a 16-foot mold board on it. It's got the Detroit diesel in it, the 671. Whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna read everything. Firestone tires about half wore out, I guess. Yeah, this'll do work yet for somebody. So there you go. Here's a 730 Champion grader. It's got a 14-foot mold board. Cab's a little rusty on it. Must have ran in lots of salt. This one would have the 8.3 Cummins in it, I think. So there's a 730 Champion grader for somebody. Here's another one of these Betcher cabins. This one I think is smaller than the last one that's here. Yeah, it just got a loft in it and no bathroom area. Just it's got a spot to put a wood stove. It's a cute little cabin. They put a fan in it and stuff. So it's just neat. A door they built by laminating wood. It's just a neat little cabin. Well, here's a Zamboni. These are what they use at hockey arenas and to finish ice surfaces, or any skating rink. So if you want to refinish ice to skate, this is for you. Maybe. First time I seen one of these at an auction sale. I'm sure they come up at other more industrial auctions all the time. Here's a shit house. Real rustic one. They'll bring good money. Probably go with the cabin, but they sell separate though. Here's that outdoor kitchen and gazebo thing. I don't know if it's the same one as last time or not, but it's another Betcher cabin thing anyways. Bombardier, here's a snowmobile for you. Here's an 856. It's got an Allied loader on it. This looks like a real brand new front tire, 1016 on it. Radiator's missing on it. Don't know why. It's got these apple box cabs on it. Starter's gone. It's being sold as a parts tractor, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could revive it. Depends what's wrong with it. Shows 6,758 hours on it. It's not that bad for straight. It's straighter than the John Deere 4640 was. What are these 23 130 tires on the rears? It's got a swinging drawbar in the top. The top hole doesn't look like it's done that much work actually. Don't know why the drawbar is so rusty though. Dual remotes. The tires are pretty fair, like these will run a while. Looks like dirt was piled up against it or something. Don't know if it's seized up or not, but it's an 856 for somebody anyways. Oh, look at the bucket. The bucket's seen better days too. Here's a John Deere plow, a 5 bottom, 3100. Brand new shear there. Must have broke one. Looks like a decent enough plow to me, so when I turn some dirt in the spring, this is for you. Here's a John Deere 2010 with a John Deere loader. Put a grill guard on it. This is, it's beat a little bit there, but for the most part, this is pretty decent. It's a gasoline model. Tires aren't bad. Seat has seen better days. Shows 4,400.6 hours on it. Not sure if that's right or not. Got a drawbar on the back. Just single remote, so I don't know how they operate the tilt on the bucket. It's a nice little tractor actually, so there's a 2010 John Deere for you. Here's a Case I-8 square baler. Haven't seen anything quite like this. It's different for sure. I'm used to the old 440s and stuff. It's got twine in and bales in it, so there you go. Here's a gas pump. It was Petro-Canada station. It's all set up for cents per liter rather than dollars per gallon because that's how things work here. Set up for your debit card and receipts and stuff. So this is a high-tech gas pump. There you go. Here's one of those portable signs you put out at the road, and it's you plug this one in. This is old school with lights and the arrow. But still neat, so it's very neat. Here's the lathe here. You see the gearing and stuff's laying here. Got the 3-jaw and the 4-jaw chuck, and of course the threaded spindle nose on it. So there you go. Here's a little 2-cylinder Wisconsin engine, a TJD. This pulley has never been used. It's loose. Nice little, I don't think this has got a starter on it. It doesn't. I don't know if this engine's ever been used. It looks almost new to me. So there's a little TJD Wisconsin for somebody. Here's the Cockshut 30. I guess it's brush painted. It's not perfectly straight, but it's not bad little tractor. Front tires that snowed here are not cracked or anything. They look okay. Well, they're cracked a bit, but they'll definitely run. Back ones are serviceable. It's got a 12-volt battery, but the battery's not hooked up. Brand new battery, a Napa battery. This tire has some checks in it. It's got wheel weights on it, 12,438. Pulleys, belt pulleys in good shape. They kept it oiled up good. Well, he did put an alternator on it, but you'd have to unhook the way that's wired. You have to unhook the battery every time. So here's a little cockshut 30 for somebody. Here's a Massey Harris 44. This looks like it's actually pretty straight, although the paint looks like it just primed to me. Front tires, I think are, well, they got mud on them, but I think they're okay. The back ones need attention. These are usually 16.930s or 1430s. Got a single remote on the back, so it's got hydraulics. Someone put an hour meter on it. It's hard to tell with all the snow on it. Yeah, these tires will need attention, but still the 6-volt system and stuff. Put a Chrysler generator on it. It doesn't have the original auto light. There's put a brand new muffler on it. It's a case muffler, but it's a muffler. It's got a fairly large belt pulley on it. So there's a Massey Harris 44 for somebody. Here's a 170 Ellis Chalmers with a blade on the front. It's a gasoline model. Tires look really good and they're chained up, so we're ready to go. Look, 18.426 tires on the back. Full vision cab, so it didn't originally have a cab, but somebody put one on. Shows 2564 hours. Who knows if that's right? That wouldn't surprise me. It actually wouldn't surprise me all that much. Actually, it's not a bad tractor. It's got dual hydraulics on the back. So there's an Ellis Chalmers 170 for somebody on gas. Here's an Ellis Chalmers tractor. I don't know what the model of this one is. I'll put a caption later. The side pieces are there. I don't want to disturb them in case they're frozen down and I damage them. Cab's missing a window. Back tires look good. They're look like what, 20.8s to me. I'm guessing 20.838s, and these are big fronts. They're like 14L 16.1s or something. Well, I got the window comes with it. Cab has seen better days. Must have been a mouse hotel or something here. Cab needs a big cleaning, and this tractor hasn't run for a while. It's been shows 64.79 for hours. This is either a parts tractor or project tractor, I'm afraid. You see, the drawbar is not egged or anything. It's got triple remotes, but you see they're all rusty. This tractor hasn't run in a few years. Like, I don't know if this is a project tractor and someone didn't bother to to fix it or what. But that's 20.838 and they're really good shape. The rubber's in good shape. Like, depending on what's wrong with this tractor, I don't think it's that bad. So here's an Ellis Chalmers for you. Here's a John Deere 4430. Sold at Deere Mart Equipment in Red Deer. It's actually a good enough looking tractor, really. It's not that bad at all. Rubber looks decent on it. I think it's 20.8 singles it is. Someone probably put 20.8 on it, probably originally had 38 18.4s. There you go. Somebody put a master switch on it. I guess this tractor, it's hard to tell with the snow, but it looks good and straight to me. The interior is nice in it. There's no mice in it. 1,878.5 hours. I don't know if that's right or that's been around once or something. It's certainly a nice tractor, that's for sure. It's definitely sat outside, but don't forget this is a 50-year-old tractor too. It's got dual remotes on the back. That drawbar is not egg bad. The hour count may not be that as far off as one would think. It's a nice tractor. Those new tires on the back, or next to new tires on the back, is a big deal. I think this is your dipstick. Yes. Well, oil needs changing. It's pretty dark. Looks like the pump has been rebuilt. Like it's got fresh paint on it. So this is a real nice 4430 for somebody. Very nice 4430. Here's an 8630 John Deere. This one's pretty decent too, this tractor. It's got wide tires. It's got 34 inch, 20.8 34s, so you'd have to do all that up. Although a 20.8 single might be okay. I haven't been up on one of these before. Ah, there we go. The first time I crawled up into four-wheel drive John Deere, I think. Oops. I guess banged my head on the mirror. It might be the last time I go up in the four-wheel drive John Deere. 35.9 hours. Needs a cab kit. It does need a cab kit, but it's not terrible. That stupid mirror bracket, that's a pain in the ass. Or a pain in the head, I guess. It's a good place to bang. Oh, somebody added that to it, that's the deal. Looks like it looks to me like that's been added, but it's a good way of banging your head anyways. The rubber's good all the way around this tractor. The drawbar's not egg bad or anything. Dual remotes on the back. I don't know what the deal is there. They got this there. I'd close that in so mice can't get in the cab if it was my tractor. This is a nice 8630, it really is. There's a John Deere for somebody. Here's a wagon right here. It looks like it's got a good undercarriage under it too. It's got a nice rack on it. This is built for giving people hay rides is what this is set up for. See, they got reflectors on it and stuff. That's a good heavy wagon. It'd be good. Be good for somebody. Here's a wobbly packer. This one's got spoked wheels on it yet, but still do the job. If If you're packing sand and gravel, this could be for you. Here's a concealed grain vac. Oops. Gopher hole stepped in the darn thing. But here's a concealed grain vac. This is a nice one. This is a big one. Like this is about 7 or 8 inch one. Doesn't work the crap out of a 706 to run this big vac. Doesn't have all the hoses with it, but yeah, I'd say this is a 7-inch vac. Certainly speed things up when emptying granaries over a 5-inch. There's a concealed grain vac for somebody. Here's a Kubota, a fairly new one, L4240. This got my attention. These look like W6 wheel weights. I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah, they are 9114D, 912Y. You see the red paint on the inside? Somebody put W6 wheel weights on the back of a nearly brand new Kubota. So I thought that was neat. Here's a case 1270. I doubt if it's running, but it's either a project tractor or parts tractor for somebody, but the pieces come with it. I'll get you and check out the cab. 24,532 years, and they're wore down. They need attention. It's got dual remotes on the back. 1000 RPM PTO. I don't know if these are 2-speed or not. So there's a 1270 case for somebody. Somebody will buy it. I don't know who, but somebody will.